When people think about PC performance, they usually focus on the CPU, GPU, and maybe RAM speed. But there's a hidden factor that decides how long your components last, how well they perform, and even how stable your system is under heavy load. Cooling. Cooling systems are the unsung heroes inside your computer. They don't boost your frame rate directly, but without them, your hardware wouldn't survive for long. Let's be honest. Every modern PC is basically a tiny furnace. CPUs and GPUs generate massive amounts of heat, and if that heat isn't managed properly, your system will slow down, crash, or even permanently damage its components. So what exactly do cooling systems do? At the most basic level, they move heat away from your hardware and push it out of your case. But the real magic lies in how effectively that's done. Fans, airflow, and heat sinks all work together to create an environment where your components can operate at their best. Let's start with fans. They're the workhorses of PC cooling. Intake fans pull cool air into your case, while exhaust fans push hot air out. But it's not just about having a bunch of fans, it's about airflow. If your fans aren't arranged properly, you can end up recycling hot air inside your case, which raises temperatures across the board. Balanced airflow, with the right mix of intake and exhaust, keeps fresh, cool air moving through your system. Then there are heat sinks. These are metal blocks, often with fins, that sit directly on top of components like CPUs and GPUs. Their job is to absorb heat and spread it out over a larger surface area. Paired with fans, heat sinks make it easier to dissipate that heat quickly. The better the heat sink design, the more efficiently your CPU or GPU can run without throttling. And of course, airflow design inside the case plays a huge role. Dust filters, case layout, cable management, all of these things affect how icely air can move. A poorly managed case can trap heat pockets, causing your hardware to run hotter than it should. Something as simple as tidying up cables or adding one well-placed fan can lower temperatures by several degrees. Cooling also impacts performance in ways many people overlook. Modern CPUs and GPUs automatically reduce their clock speeds when they get too hot, a process called thermal throttling. That means if your cooling isn't doing its job, your expensive high-end CPU or graphics card won't even hit its advertised performance levels. On the flip side, great cooling can unlock higher performance, better overclocking potential, and longer hardware lifespan. And let's not forget noise. The efficiency of your cooling system affects how loud your PC runs. Poor cooling makes fans spin faster and louder. Better airflow and high-quality heat sinks mean quieter operation, something you really appreciate during long gaming or work sessions. At the end of the day, cooling systems are more than just fans and metal blocks. They're the silent protectors of your PC. The difference between a system that lasts for years and one that burns out prematurely. So, if you're planning a build or looking to upgrade, don't underestimate cooling. Think about airflow direction. Invest in good heat sinks or liquid cooling if you need it. And keep your system clean from dust. Your hardware and your performance depend on it. If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more hidden PC hardware insights. And let me know in the comments, what's your go-to cooling setup? Air, liquid, or a mix of both?